It's been a while, so I thought I'd play some Magic. I'm gonna be trying to rank up a little bit, playing this Neoform deck that I've played before. I can go ahead and show the deck list real quick. 3 Pact Negation, 4 Gilded Goose, 4 Seagate Storm Colors, 4 Wishclaw Talismans, 4 Paradise Druids, 4 Neoforms, 1 Aether Channeler, 3 Brazen Borrower, 4 Glasspool Mimics, 3 Solemnity Vision, 1 Combat Celebrant, 4 Dualcaster Mage, 2 Tuk Tuk Rebel Fort, 1 Valakut Awakening, 1 God Eternal Kefnet, 1 Island, 1 Mountain, 1 Forest, and the rest of the land. So I've had a good degree of success with this deck, but I'm like way out of date on my cards because I haven't been playing Magic. So I thought I would log in and try to climb a little bit. I'll also get some music going, maybe like a Guilty Gear soundtrack. There we go. And away we go. Oh, this looks fine. We have the Stormcaller. We have the Valakut on turn 3 to shuffle away the rest of our hand and try to combo. Hopefully we're not fighting discard. That's our Achilles heel. Nah, it's equipment. Go ahead and order these things in the way we're going to cast them. This is going back in the deck for sure. Yeah, equipment. I knew it. Equipment's pretty good for us. They can't interact, so next turn we shuffle away 1, 2, 3 cards and draw 4. Maybe get a Neoform. Yeah. Alright. We don't fear Loris at all in this situation. Pact of Negation's a decent pickup. So if he were to play a hammer and equip it, to get +10/+10 and we take 12, and that would be like the best possible play for him, so we don't die, I don't think. And his turn will shuffle everything except one of these away and try to combo off and win the game. Badoosh this guy. Sure. Is that it, really? Alright. Yeah, we don't care about this. Sure. This, and this. Draw 5? Ah, yeah. We're so done. We win. Alright. Although this is actually kind of a weak set of cards to go off with here. I drew the Combat Celebrant, which is unfortunate. I think we still win. So I have 2 Dualcasters and... yeah. We'll make it work. Yeah, we didn't even have to make it work. I was worried about having the guy, so I would have had 6 3/3s and a 2/2, and a 6 3/3s and a 2/2 from the dual casters. He can block 2 of the 3/3s, which will leave 4 3/3s. It's 12, and then 2 is 14, and then I would have one more 3/3 from something that instead of pulling the combat celebrant. So he was dead anyway. We did indeed have just enough gas to finish that, but and we would actually use the in place of the celebrant, we would use the 3-mana mage that bounces a creature. Fuck, I forget what his name is, but we would bounce one of the blockers too. So easy win, as they all are with this deck. You either win easy or just lose. But this is actually proven to be one of the more robust decks I've ever played. It's good enough to where, like, I'm not afraid to, like, I don't know what the new cards are in a bunch of sets because I haven't played in months. But I'm, like, not afraid to take it into it because it's just, like, I already know this is going to be a strong deck capable of climbing to Mythic. No, this is a shit hand. So you always want at least one combo piece. These are dead cards, but I actually don't like this because the land doesn't work. We'll work with this. Tricky. So if I do this, okay. So I'm going to do that because I'll have the opportunity, perhaps, to cast a Wish Call and bounce it back to myself in order to get a land, and then use it to find the rest of my shit. Is this like gates? Yeah, it's gates. Alright. I don't think gates is super interactive with us. So like next turn, right, I can crack this, get a land out of it, green-blue, play the land, bounce it back to my hand so that he doesn't get to use it. And he's not really threatening. Oh no, that changes things. So with this, since I got a land off the top, thinking about the play here, I think it's just this. Mana up. I think we go ahead and use this. We don't care too much what he searches for here, and if we draw a land, then if he uses it and we draw a land, we just win. If not, I can brazen it. He's not going to use it. It's fine. Our clock is going to be way faster than his. Excuse me. Okay, so that's a land. So we just play this, get the other piece of our combo, pass the turn back to our opponent, and we win next turn if he doesn't interact with us. Yeah, we don't care about that. Do it. If he cracks one, then I can use it to fetch a Pact of Negation. Okay, so what are we worried about here? We are worried about what's our clock look like and what are we worried about? I think what I want to do is just to bounce this, play this, and use it again to grab Pact of Negation. That's going to be as good as we can get here as far as protecting it. I'm worried about Dovin's veto here. He has white and blue open. I kind of think he's got a veto. Pact Negation won't beat a veto, but it'd beat any other counter that he could play. We don't care if he hits us for 7. We're just going to kill him when we go. I really... What are you going to play, man? Come on. Yeah, this is what we wanted, right? He taps out. That is as good as conceding the game at this point, because we just play this, and that's the game. Opponent is tapped out. We have the full wad to send his way. Oh, I forgot to play music. Damn. Oh, it doesn't... Okay. I'll have to fix that. It's not playing while I have the window minimized. That's why it wasn't playing at all. And then we just send this huge army of 3/3s at our opponent's face. It's 25 health. He's probably doing mental math on like, okay, how much can I survive? But what he doesn't realize is that this deck is built off the concept of overkill. And I don't actually have any fears that I'm going to be able to fully wipe him out because of Combat Celebrant. Because that gives me a second attack phase after this one. And untaps all my shit. See you later, bro. Alright, let me figure this out. It's because I fucking clicked the link and it opened up in stupid Edge. There we go. Guilty Gear music. Next game. Line them up. Knock them down. Be gold soon. Well, you gonna enter the match, Magic, or what? Been saying it was entering the match for a minute. Literally. Okay. Let's try this again. Okay. Maybe this time? So the arch nemesis of this game is the Rakdos discard. That shit is just absolute cancer to try to fight with this game, with this deck. You have some ways to fight it. It's basically the reason that the Wish Calls are in the deck, aside from being a really cheap tutor that is like asymmetrically useful to you, because usually you don't care if the opponent gets a card out of your deck when you are using it, because you're going to win on the next turn. It gives you a way to go off against a discard deck that gets you hellbent. So you can just like, every time you draw a Wish Call, you play it. And then if they make you discard, it's like, whatever, okay. And then once you have 2 Wish Calls and 6 mana, you can just go off straight from your deck. Come on, why can't I get a game? This is ridiculous. What the fuck? Did I scare everybody off? Oh, I gotta play Neoform. I'm gonna play a different game. I don't know what the fuck is going on here. For a game soundtrack, this fucking shit pumps. Alright, so hold up. I'm gonna just reboot Magic. Alright, Magic. Maybe it's working? It's not letting me cancel it. Nah, this shit's bugged. I'll be right back. Let's kill this. Holy shit. Alright, move this over here, and then we just... There we go. Alright. Now it works? There we go. Something went wrong. Alright, what do we got? We got Wish Call, we got, yeah, this is a good hand. So we have Common Piece, Tutor, Mana Ramp. Good shit. Just thinking about the order to play this shit in. Because these are tap lands, we want those later. Okay. Just play this. Is it Wizard? Is it Wizards? Oh boy. Okay. Not as bad as if he had the haste shit. This is a little tricky to navigate since we're dealing with some potential burn here. I'm gonna play Wishclaw. The next turn, tap land, Goose, Wishclaw. Alright, this is, I mean, we might just die. It's very possible. Alright. We're probably dead. We can throw the Goose to the wolves to try and survive. We do 2 mana. It's really sketchy because like any removal kills the Goose and the talisman can be used to tutor it up. So I'm trying to think about like how I survive this here. We have to... Alright, Goose. Vision tapped. So next turn I have... Yeah, I have to do it. We lose. Because like he can just use this to tutor for a shock, right? But like it's my out. And I win on next turn if he doesn't respond, if he doesn't actually just kill me. And he may spend the mana on burn to kill my Goose instead of... Yeah. That's a loss. I kind of expected it. He had a really good open there. And we're pretty, like... We win that if I had the natural combo in hand, but lose it because I had to tutor for it. It took one more turn than it would have taken. Because we can kill him on turn 3, but gotta have the combo in hand. Don't do this to me again. Alright. Smoke a bowl real quick. Oh, alright. No. Still bad. You do mulligan very aggressively with this deck. So this is actually a reasonable hand. Damn. It's so close to being amazing. So you can combo with Goose into Neoform. And need double blue, double... Oh, it's tricky. I think I just have to pitch this. We can just hope for the best. We just need a blue land, basically. And for the Goose to live. Which it might not. I can start making food next turn. Chiwari, some kind of counterspell deck. Should be reasonably well positioned for that. Can we just play the Tuk Tuk? No. No thanks. Okay. Blue mana, we can try to go off. Us appearing to be mana screwed to the opponent could actually work in our favor if he decides that like this is the time to like get some fucking shit out. That's good. Okay, so here we actually want the breeding pool. Alright. Here you go, opponent. If he gives it back to us and I get a land, I can go fetch a Pact of Negation for whatever counterspell he's holding up. I mean, it's probably Jawari. Because he didn't counter the Wish Call Talisman, but looked at it for a long time. It's probably he has a Jawari. Got people talking at me. What up, dude? Alright, opponent. Here you go. You don't want to give it back to me? Opponent timing out in the tank. Deep in the tank. Decides to kill the goose. Sure. So now we play another one of these. And we activate it again. But this time we go after one of these. There you go, dude. Did he just leave? Is that what's going on here? No. Alright, dude, what are you gonna do? Oh, well. That's unfortunate. But he has land, doesn't he? No, he doesn't have land. Okay, we're dead. Shit. Think I'm dead. He's got a 20 me. I'm not sure if he's so. Alright. Yeah. Thought that might be the case. I was suspicious of what was going on there. That's a deck, like, I pulled a Charbelcher a minute ago, and I was like, hey, Charbelcher. That would make an interesting deck. I would have probably put it in a red-black shell. Because you can, like, reanimate it from the graveyard and shit. Ugh. Okay. No, there's no green. Yeah, what up, dude? Yeah, I'm just streaming some Magic.
I don't know that from the
All good. Playing some Neoform combo. Alright, this. Oh no, I don't have red mana though. Alright. I'll deal with it. 3 of one part of my combo and none of the other. Roar. And yeah, we can play some games here in a little bit. We can do a little bit of a push here. One more artifact creature cards leave your graveyard during your turn, put a +1/+1 count on target creature.
They sucked it into D3.
Fair enough.
And now
Yo, dude, that Deep Rock Galactic game is fun, dude. I was playing it last night. It's like pretty fucking good. At least like my initial impressions are really fucking good. It's 2? What did he do? This. Cast it again. Huh. Alright. That'll get us there. I can play this Guilty Gear soundtrack because it doesn't get copyright struck.
Nice. That's solid.
Yeah. Let's see. So I need to snag my actual combo card. And I'll just go ahead and oh, I should have grabbed the land. Shit.
That what?
I think I made it like so. I'm 1 lane short of going off here.
Oh, I got you.
And I could have grabbed the land with the Wish Call, but I grabbed the other part of my combo. But if I grabbed the land, I could have played the land this turn and bounced the Wish Call back to my hand, and then used it to go fetch the other part. Yeah, maybe I'm not even sure if it's necessarily a mistake here. Because if he doesn't use the Wish Call, then bounce it in.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Oh man.
So he used that to mill himself, maybe? Not to mill me. Okay. Gets another Wish Claw. Okay, plays a Shambling Gas. I'll just take that Wish Claw back from you. You can't use it. Okay, sacks it. That's fine. I just need a land. Land and I win. That's not a land, but it does make me win next turn. Okay. So I got 15 life. I gotta live 1 more turn. Hopefully our opponent doesn't go infinite. He can't kill my Paradise Druid, most likely, unless he has like a sacrifice effect, which he might. It's a black deck. It's a big black deck. Yo, I had a great idea for a catchphrase for a streamer, right? You know how everybody says, let's fucking go? How about you make an emote that just like rains little like cute goat emojis from the top, and you make your catchphrase, let's fuck a goat, but you say it like really enthusiastically.
That might catch on in some...
Let's fuck a goat!
That's all I'm saying.
Alright, time for opponent to lose the game.
Oh, no, I got to get the goblin. Kill the fucking goblin. I got it. Dude, get off my nuts, bro. Go do your own shit, homie. Doing bounties.
Oh, no, I'm
guys like following me around.
Of
like,
course he
dude,
goes
do your own
infinite.
bounties.
Alright. What did I say? We got him next turn unless he goes infinite. That was an awkward hand, admittedly. D ranked to silver too. Gotta fix that. Oh, what a pile of bullshit. So I didn't know what he was. Yeah, it's all good. I didn't know what deck he was on. I don't know about all these new combos from the new sets because I haven't played in a few months. And he was on like an infinite persist mill shit. Should have known as soon as I saw the fucking altar. I can work with this. Comments on Green White Angels. This is when it, when it enters the battlefield. Play a Wish Call Talisman. You take one. Best draw's a land. That's a land. Alright, we play the land, we play the goose. We tutor the Storm Chaser from our deck. Like, giving them the Wish Call Talisman this early is like not even really disadvantaged, because if they want to use it, it eats half their mana for the turn because they only have two mana open. So it's like unlikely they're going to be able to grab anything with the Wish Call that's going to impact the game for that. Yeah, no boss. I think we just win here. Alright, here we go. Boop. And then as soon as we pay this, it's actually already over because he already passed priority. And I don't think green-white interacts with this at all. It's all creature removal, like sorcery speed shit. I do have two dual casters in my hand and a glass pull down, so this is actually a really weak combo, but opponent just concedes it. I like, if anybody watches this and plays against this deck, you want to concede when you see the haste guy and the combat celebrant, or enough creatures and to where it will overwhelm your defenses and you'll die anyway. So like, it is possible to have a hand full of like combo pieces in brick. Not very common, but it is possible. Okay, this is an example of a great hand. Play land. Oh, goblins. My friend is playing goblins. Let's see who can go off quicker. Take two. Play goose. Goblins doesn't tend to have a lot of creature interaction. If he doesn't kill these geese, then he will lose next turn. Because I have 4 mana. And I have the combo in hand. Yeah, that's whatever. Let's see if he passes priority. Passes priority here, we win. Alright, we win. That's a dub. Alright. About to move up to gold. Hopefully. One more win. I need to go look at all the new sets and see if there's any upgrades I can make to this deck. Having a 1-of this guy was an upgrade I made because it allows you to do some interesting things against certain boardwalk states that allow you to win even if they, say, have protection from damage or they're... sometimes it'll help. So... yeah, keep this. We need land. Here we go, discard. Alright. So, the gun is loaded here. Surveil 3, some kind of reanimator shit, probably. Need one more land. Yeah, it's reanimator. Spell rights. Sure. That's another land. I can't go off till turn 4. But if he doesn't have something to reanimate right here, I can bounce his priest. Alright. Oh, what a shame. Now he bounces priest next turn and win on the turn after that. Okay, so we got this Paradise Druid, which is useful for redundancy, but we, like, know what our opponent's gonna do if we do this. And this removes the chance of us losing next turn. So, let me do it this way. Because he's just gonna replay the Priest of Fell Rights, right? He might play a land. Well, we already have the Pact in hand. Yeah, we win. And then we just combo out and kill him. Be very careful if you ever play this deck to not accidentally click the Brazen Borrowers instead of the Glasspool Mimics, because that will fuck you completely and utterly and you will just lose. Alright. Celebrant and Tuck Tuck. All attack. Dirt. Roughly. See, that's 7, 21, 26, 28, and then 23, so 51 damage coming at your face. Was that gold? That was gold, right? I think. Alright. No, I didn't get gold. I thought I got gold. Oh well. No, this is bad. You don't want to have to fetch both your things with a tutor. Tutor can take the place of one of the combo pieces. But as usual, we mulligan aggressively with this stack. We're going down to 4 cards. Alright. It's not really the end of the world, actually. mean, we don't want those in our hand, and these are good cards to have. Oh, that's the best possible card we could have top decked. Now we just need a land. A blue land. Or a mana dork. War Master, what's your other 1 mana spell? Come on. Don't leave me hanging here. Alright. Ugh. Oh, that's another mana dork. Alright, opponent. Opponent's on Tree Boys. The boys in the woods. No blocks. Sure. That's pretty good. You might even do like 8 or 9 damage with this. How bummed do you think opponent's gonna be when we rip Neoform out of nowhere without showing a blue land this whole time? Do you think they understand that we're on Neoform here? I mean, we've played a Goose and a Paradise Row, which are both Neoform cards, but they're cards for other shit too. Alright, blue and a green. Blue, yes. Green and blue. Stormcaller. Neoform. And now we just punch him in the noggin with a whole lot of creatures. A lot of times they concede when they realize there's more than 4 dual casters. And sometimes they just want to see it play out, because not everybody's seen this shit. So this was an old deck when I used it months ago to climb to Mythic. Alright, opponent decides to try and absorb the hit as much as possible, but it's even. I don't even need the second swing. There it is. There's my gold rank. I was like, what the f... I thought I was supposed to rank up on the last one. This is keepable. We have some interesting plays here. This might be discard though. This is discard. There's no way it's not. It's mill. Okay. Mill can be bad for us. We need to go up very quickly. We lost our combat celebrant too. That's lame. Yeah, alright. Go for it. Does he understand what to take? He takes... No way he takes Dualcaster. It should be Paradise Druid 1000% here. Here you go, bro. I don't even have the mana to take to cast Kefnet, so like that would be terrible. Dualcaster is I almost never cast it raw. Yeah, he made the right choice. Intercept. We play Keffi next turn, or hopefully we just rip a fucking storm chaser, because like we're actually in a little bit of trouble here. The longer he oh my god, he milled 2 storm colors. That's really bad. Really fucking bad. Takes Kef. Alright. Glass pool. Intercept. Like I said, mill can be bad for this deck because there's certain cards that you definitely don't want milled, and he just milled 3 of them with the Celebrant and the fucking... Alright. Anything he mills that is not a part of the combo and that is not a Storm Chaser is good for us, though. So, like, that was a good mill. That increased our odds. Two Charm Shape. Need a way to get the fucking shit out of my graveyard. Maybe a Balagad in here. I don't know. It's so niche. It only really matters against mill discard decks. Neoform can go. That's fine. We have 2. Brazen Borrower can go. We don't care about that. So those are 2 good mills. Play this tab so that we have Pact and Negation available. And just go. Draw 4. I really wish I had another red mana. Lame. Alright. Good news though, this is our first game in gold, and that means it doesn't matter if we lose because we can't lose rank. Lost one of our Tuk-Tuks. If we lose the other Tuk-Tuk, it's an instant scoop. We basically have to get lucky here. Okay, there's a 3rd Stormcaller and a Dualcaster. I think we just lose now. I'm going to check what the next card is. 1 in 31 cards wins me the game, and that's my only chance. So I have a 1 in 31 chance. Interesting. This, I believe, is actually safer on the field than in my hand. Oh. Alright. Here you go. We can still lose pretty easily from just like incidental mill because we basically can still probably go off. I don't know if it's going to be enough to kill him, but it'd be enough to get an overwhelming board presence. Okay, those are fine. If we cast any big mill spell, we're just dead. Like, I'm surprised I haven't gotten Tasha's Thoughtseize. Okay. takes Pact of Negation. Use Guild Enforcer. Mills 2 more. Neither one are important to us. 2 more. Neither one matter. Alright, here we go. He's almost assuredly got a counterspell. Who the fuck is this calling me? I don't know your number. Get out of here. Alright. We have 2 Glasspool, 2 Dualcaster, 1 Stormcaller. Alright. Here. Time for the instant scoop. As soon as he counters this, which he's definitely going to do because he's drawn like 8 cards. Really bad luck to mill that many combo cards so early, but... Alright, dude. What you got? Alright. There you go. It's like, just look at my graveyard, dude. All you gotta do is counter it. 3 others are in the graveyard. It's not like a difficult decision. He has full knowledge of my hand and my graveyard. It's very obvious that he had a counterspell. I just didn't have anything else I could do about it, and I couldn't wait any longer to try and go off. So discard. We have a pretty reasonable fighting chance against counterspell decks as long as you play it intelligently. But discard is a problem, and mill is a problem over the long term because you just, like, you hit a certain point where your deck doesn't have enough gas in it to actually kill them, even if you do go off. I don't actually like this hand. It was better than this. Alright. That's fine-ish. As for Sentinel, that's fine. We don't intend on casting too many creatures in the immediate future. I'm pretty comfy here. I think we actually have a pretty good path to victory here. Next turn is Talisman, Crack Talisman. See? No bugs. Oh, that is so fucking bad. Alright. Now it's time to force the scoop with Mind Games. It's probably not a super interactive deck since it's auras. And if it does interact, it probably interacts through auras. I think he's probably just going to try to punch me in the face as hard as he possibly can. And I don't think he's going to be able to kill me, but who knows? If he does what he's doing right now, what I think he's going to do, then we will win. Maybe? It's 8, 10, 12, that's whatever. 12 damage. Oh man, it was close. If he'd had one more big enchantment. Alright. What else you got, dude? Anything? Well, we're going off. Yep. There we go. All right. We actually still lose here. I don't have a way to give these haste. I'm just hoping that he fucking concedes when he sees that I can pull out a bunch of creatures. I need to actually slow down. I need to play this agonizingly slow, like I'm like trying to figure out what to pull from my deck. This is gonna be the one guy that takes my advice and doesn't scoop. How do we make this happen? This... I think we can still actually... I think we're still okay. So what do we pull here? One, two, three, four. 4 ground creatures, 4 Spirit Dancer, but that's getting bounced. Alright, so I want... And we have 7 3/3s, 2/3. Yeah, okay, so we want this. And we want this. Attack. Alright, here you go. We still lose if he's smart and use the Wish Claw. He can just pull a fucking... Yo, what up, dude? He can just pull a fucking flight spell out of his deck and win. Super lame for me to double draw a fucking Tuk-Tuk. Yeah, that's game. Bah, there's 2 in the deck so that they're redundant so that you don't get screwed if you draw 1, but I drew both back to back, which is unfortunate. Have you ever played Magic, dude?
No, I've played Hearthstone. And that's his fucking like card
CC
battle
cheat.
fucking game up.
I'm playing a big old complicated combo deck. Wish Claw, Paradise, Druid. Oh, it's really fucking... Actually, okay. We have a lot of Excel. I think this is actually a legitimate hand. So just do this, play the Goose. Play the Druid. Yeah, so we're gonna play this. No attacks. We can combo with the Druid, Dualcaster, and Neoform. I just need a mana up to be able to do it. Oh, this is gonna be the... This looks like... Charbelcher? Yeah, this is Charbelcher. Well, knowing that Borrower is a really good draw. Do I risk the Paradise? I don't think I do. No sense. Ha! He has Spikefield Cave. I knew I should tap that shit. Sure. That's fine. He's playing the stall game too. Trying to get... Just naturally draw the Neoform. That was the best possible draw. So now, do I even crack the Wishclaw Talisman? I don't think I do. I have the kill in hand next turn. I have a Brazen Borrower for his turn. That's going to stop him from being able to go off with Belcher. Even if he had the like, he doesn't have the mana to do that. Yeah, he's going to play Belcher here. Yeah. I knew it, you fucker. Petty theft. Turn that shit to your hand. Get that shit out of my house. My turn. Alright, so this is how you go off with Paradise Druid. First you get control, then you do a red mana, blue, green, Neoform the Paradise Druid, and while Neoform's on the stack, cast Dualcaster Mage out of your hand, copies Neoform, and we win. Because the opponent concedes.
Bottom code. Oh, man.
I hadn't played in so long. I was in bronze when I started. Down from like rank 500 or some shit like that.
Alright, we about to play now, or are you doing more stuff?
I'll do one more game, then we'll do something.
Okay. I'm doing one more round of bounties then.
Alright.
One more round of bounties.
No, that's a shit hand. This is workable. It's not great. Need a land so that I can cast Salinity to try and hunt the combo piece, or a black land would give me Wishclaw. Oh boy, it's wizards. Okay, rush it out, yeah. Oh, that's not good. In a lot of trouble in this one. I think I'm just gonna be too slow. On the draw 2. Yeah. Oh well. Down to 4. I'm just dead. And that would have been a good card to have last turn. But there's not much I can do about it with this hand. Sure. Alright, we're dead. Well, you probably will take a minute to do that bounty, right? Or no?
But you already finished that game?
Yeah, it's over. Oh,
Holy shit, you got wrecked, son.
it happens. It's historic, so it's like...
Damn.
It's historic, so all the cards are available. Like, I can kill him on turn 3 too. But I didn't have a good hand and he did, so.
Fair enough. Yeah, these bounties are going to take me just a minute. You can do another one, sir.
Alright. I mean, even when I win, it usually goes fast because this is this deck wants to win from somewhere around turn 3 to 5, ideally. No, this is a bad hand. Too many packed negations. No gas. Ah, there we go. That's better. Okay, so back in there. Now, assuming he doesn't kill me on turn 3, this is a hand that is much more likely to win rapidly. Blue-white control. So for blue-white control, We play things a little bit closer to our chest. Yep, that's not great. So for that, we do this, and we have to go fetch Brazen Borrower to be able to go off now. Because Proctor kind of just fucks our combo.
I really need my fucking set bonuses.
That's fine.
I'm so mad at Carmine for making me play this again.
Oh, yeah? Who?
Bro, I quit playing this fucking addictive ass goddamn eat all my time game. Kind of like you making me play WoW again, actually, now that I think about it.
And now it's time to play Deep Rock Galactic.
I like it.
Alright, there you go. Our next turn. Alright. We're gonna try to go off here. Maybe.
Excuse me, sir.
Sure.
This guy is kind of driving me crazy.
Who?
He's following me around in these batteries. Like, why can't you guys just go do your own fucking act and go quicker? Why? It's like an unspoken rule that just everybody does their own acts, and it just goes super fast.
I want him to counter this if he's gonna counter.
And like, why did they join the boss fight? I don't know, man. I don't know.
Alright, opponent. Our set is fine. We don't actually care.
Yeah, we did get through this act fast as fuck though, holy shit.
Sure, another Archmage Charm. That's fine. Sure. It's also fine. But now your shield's down, bro. Like, what are you doing? We've got one. If I can find another borrower, I just win the game. Oh, full out control deck. Alright. Let's see what we can come up with this. Alright, come on. We need a borrower. We're dead. Alright. Guess it's good that I've got this losing streak going on at the start of my climbing gold. I don't have very far to D-rank.
Isn't the idea to not D-rank?
Well, you can't D-rank once you, so I just hit gold a minute ago. And that means I can't fall out of gold.
Happened prior.
Yeah.
I understand.
But you can fall from ranks within gold. There's 4 you have to climb between each bracket.
Right, I understand. Yeah, I got you.
This isn't too bad.
Kind of like me building my car and barely passing missions right before they passed all of the shit that made what I did not okay.
Yes.
So I got away with it for an entire year. I'll just got my tags renewed now, and I'll get away with it for an entire another year, and then
I see. Next
but
turn.
that's a problem for like a year from now. So
yeah, that's future use problem.
yeah, current me is gonna laugh at future me for having to deal with that. I'm gonna try to register my car in just a non-emissions county, or like trying to register it in like Wyoming or something.
Yeah.
But certainly can't register it at home. Our emissions laws are worse than fucking California's now.
Oh, that's the card I need. Oh. I found an upgrade for this deck. Green black, search the top third of your library, round it up for a card. Put that card in your hand and shuffle. It's pretty good. So you search 20 cards. Highly likely you're gonna hit what you're looking for in that case, I would think.
You can search through 20 cards?
Yeah.
That sounds broken as a motherfucker.
There's lots of broken shit in this game. Yeah, let's pay this. We can go ahead and play either channeler. Let's just go ahead and,
You like playing shit where you can exploit all kinds of random ass things.
I do. I'm thinking. What do I want to do here? Do I want to draw a card? I think I want to just return this turn real quick and make him play his turn over again. And then have it for blocking afterwards. And then we play another goose. Pass the turn. Because I don't have the combo piece I need.
Excuse me. Where is he? Here he is.
We'll play. Well, it's 2. Real quick. Do we block here? I think we do actually. Just block it. Jump away. And then we're gonna start copying the spells he casts, maybe? That shadow, sure. It's not great. Not great. Oh, that's really not great. Okay. I'm in trouble. I really want him to cast something big, but he's just gonna cast Urus. I need him to cast I need him to cast some busted sorcery or instant spell that I can copy. Solve that one turn. I don't care about graveyard interaction. Doesn't bug me. See why I run out of Dualcaster just to chump block. I think I might have to. It's not ideal. Alright. So.
Move. I found a cow little.
Blocker. I'm in a lot of trouble. I think I just lose because my draws are really bad here. Man, losing streak after a big win streak.
Well, that's my problem with playing those games, is you know how shitty my luck is.
Yeah.
So I'm like, cool, I need like 1 of 8 cards and I'll be fine.
That's the end of the game for me. I'm just conceded up. Go to the next one. I mean, I'm at the bottom of gold tier right now, so it's like I can't go any lower, so it's whatever. Let me know when you're done with that.
I mean, do another one, bro.
Yeah,
I would just play it until I'm out of this, and then I'll wait for you.
that's what I'm saying. Like, because I'm like my games are like 5 minutes or less usually.
And if anything, I'll just run outside real fast.
Fair enough.
I didn't realize that your games were so fast, or else I wouldn't have started an entire bounty run. And then I found a cow level inside my bounty run, so now it's going to take even longer.
Yeah.
But I'm doing it. It's a pretty rare drop. So
Go off here with double Neoform on Goose. Maybe? This is just Green White Angels. Wish Claw. I'm gonna crack it. Grab the second Neoform here. Did I grab the second Neoform or did I just grab? Grab the Storm Color actually. Then we go off turn after this turn. 18 life. Reasonably unlikely he can do 18 damage in 2 turns of attacks with 2 mana and a 2/2 on the field. Although that 2/2 can get pumped really high if he can gain a lot of life. And the games can actually be long, or they can be short. It depends on what kind of deck you're playing. Like, if you play an all-out, like, control deck, you will have long games. And if you play a combo deck, you'll have short game. And I'm playing a combo deck right now, so it's short game.
I always tried to build, and I don't obviously know if it's the same because I didn't play the game, but at least in Hearthstone when I was playing, I always tried to build, like, shit that always had small, like, cost creatures so that I just would fill the board as quickly
Yeah,
as
so
possible.
that's like, that would be like, combo and control are 2 archetypes I mentioned, but that would be another archetype I mentioned. There's like White Weenie, right now, like I'm playing I'm playing against Green White Angels right now, which is an example of that. For me, I tend to gravitate towards control or combo decks or control combo decks just because I like all the complicated interactions, and I also like just winning out of nowhere. Like, oh, you lose. But so I don't tend to play too many creature heavy decks, with a few exceptions. I like wizards. Okay, I like creature decks that have interesting interactions. All right, so we just win here.
Why are we following me? Is this the last place we have to do? If possible. Yeah, very well might be.
If so, I'm winning this game as we speak. This. This.
Man, what are you jamming, bro?
Guilty Gear soundtrack?
Oh, okay. So that Unleash the Archer song has been played in the shop about 12 times.
I told you it was fucking sick, dude. That band is.
Not by me, by the way. Not by me. I showed kids I worked with, and they was like, "Oh!" I was like, "Yeah, bro, they fucking mad."
Because that band is fucking
But that's
sick,
like all
dude.
he listens to is metal.
That's one of the last bands that I really want to see that I haven't seen yet. So I saw.
Are they touring?
No, they're not. I'm waiting for it. They're a Canadian band, so like theoretically they should come here at some point. But I still want to see Unleash the Archers in Camelot, but I've seen.
Why don't you just go to fucking Canada?
I mean, I could do that too, but like they're not touring.
Oh, not even in Canada.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, they're not touring.
Well, the way you answered that made me think like they were only touring in Canada.
No, I just think that like they will eventually come here. And like, and then we've seen saw Monomarth, I saw Sabaton, and I saw Powerwolf, which I like all those bands too. So there's only a couple more that I really want to see, and then everything else would be like stuff that I would watch it, but it's not like I'm not going out of my way for it. Okay. We keep 4 cards. Mulligan down to 4, but we have the combo in hand. Yeah, the Guilty Gear soundtracks are always fucking sick, and since it's a game soundtrack, it doesn't usually get like copyright struck, so it's good for playing while you're on a stream or something if you don't want it to get struck.
Okay, where are we at with these? You got, oh Jesus Christ, these people are fucking.
Alright, so now we play this tap. We play a Gilded Goose. That means if he doesn't kill my goose, I can win next turn. Maybe. Because he's gonna replay the Dread Horde. And he's gonna... Okay, he killed my goose. Motherfucker. Take that. I got another goose. But we're kind of spooked by the amount of damage that's available to him right now. Play another goose. I can crack that food if I need to gain life. So I need a land, or for him to not kill this goose. Alright. And for him to also not kill me outright. Okay, he killed my goose. Alright, we need to rip a land off the top. Eat one of the foods and gain some life. This is 10 damage. No, wait. 12 damage. I have 2 life left. I did not rip a land, which means I lose.
I used to watch a lot of like Crip and stuff too. I don't know if you know who that is.
Yeah, I know who Crip is. Oh,
That dude's still around?
I think so.
I would assume he is.
I think he played Poe for a while.
Oh yeah, he played PoE for a long time. He's been playing Hearthstone since like release though, like religiously.
Oh no, that was my fuck. Wrong window.
Although at least up until when I was watching him, he was. That was several years
And
ago.
YouTube. Yeah, he's still playing Hearthstone.
Yeah, I would assume so. It's like a pretty decent game, dude. It's not like the best shit ever, but it's like pretty fun.
Yeah, Hearthstone's good. I just like Hearthstone. Hearthstone is a well-designed and a good game, and it's fun. I played it some, but I like the complexity and the.
It's a very simplistic.
Yeah, I like the complexity of Magic.
I feel it, even though I've never played other ones.
And I like the raw amount of like diversity of Magic. I'm a big fan of that. This guy's elf, so I have to figure out how to go big as quickly as possible. I think I have to play this in a goose. Play the tap land and the talisman next turn. Visionary. No blocks. Alright. Oh, I ripped the Neoform off the top though. That makes things substantially better. That means I can go off next turn. Alright. I think we win. Elves doesn't really have anything to interact with my combo. I have it in hand. I have mana. It's unlikely he's going to kill my Goose because it's a mono green deck. Yeah.
Goosey Goosey?
Plays a Lord. Yeah, my Gilded Goose.
What does your Goose do?
It's a 1 mana 0/2 flyer. When it comes into the battlefield, you create a food token and you can tap it and sacrifice a food to add 1 mana of any color. So it's basically a 1 mana, a 1 mana dork that can make 1 mana after it comes in, and it also has the ability to pay 2 and make a food. And then foods you can sacrifice to gain 3 life. So it does a bunch of shit, but primarily it's mana ramp so that I can hit 4 mana and combo out.
Right away.
Yeah, so like right now I'm on turn 3.
You can hit your 20 draw card and then figure out what the fuck you need to kill.
Yeah, like right now I'm on turn 3, but I have 4 mana because I played the Goose. So I'm able to cast my combo which costs 4 mana and win the game right here. So it's just basically a way to get your combo out a turn earlier than you would otherwise be able to do it. And it has the added benefit that it can also be a combo piece with this deck because you're looking to copy Neoform on a 2 mana creature, which, oh god, this deck is like insanely common. Basically, I have a spell that sacrifices a creature and lets me pull a creature out of my deck with 1 mana cost higher than the creature I sacrificed. And then I have a creature in my deck that when it comes into play, it copies a spell. So the idea is you get 2 copies of Neoform on the stack that both pull out 3 mana creatures. The first one resolves, pulls a 3 mana creature out of your deck, it lands, it copies the existing Neoform that's still on the stack, you get another Neoform, you go pull another one of the same creature out of your deck. So like you just procedurally pull all 4 of the creatures that copy spells out of your deck as 3/3s. And then after that you have a land, or it's called Glasspool Shores, which can also be played as a creature that comes into play as a copy of another creature. So you have 4 of those. So you pull another 4 creatures out, copying the one that copies the spell in the stack, and so now you have 8 3/3s, and then you pull out
on turn 3.
On turn 3, and then with your last 2 copies of Neoform, after you run out of shit from your deck, you pull out 1 creature that you can exert when it attacks to untap all your creatures and get another attack after your attack phase, and then you pull out the last creature gives haste to all your creatures you control have haste. So
what
like,
haste do in that game?
which means that they can attack the turn they come in. So then,
okay, so it's charged.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So then you have 8 3/3s, a 5/2 that only attacks once but causes all your 3/3s to untap and be able to attack a second time, and a creature giving all of that haste. And it's just like a chain reaction you set off.
Seems pretty good.
Yeah, this is a solid deck. Like this is the deck that I use to get like top 500. Like it's always good. And I don't actually have the card that searches the top 20 cards of my deck. I've been using something called a Wishclaw Talisman, which is an artifact that comes in with 3 charges, and you can tap it you can pay 1 mana and tap it. It costs 2 mana to play it, and then you can pay 1 mana and tap it, and give it to your opponent, and take a charge off of it to search your deck for any card. But that means that when you pass the turn to your opponent, they can use it too to get a card out of their deck, and then it comes back to you with 1 charge left on it, and then you can use it, and then it's no good anymore.
That's kind of fucking wacky. You have to give it to your opponent, though. Like, what, dude?
Yeah, well, the idea is that when you give it to your opponent, it doesn't matter. So, like...
Doesn't matter. You're already fucked.
You either by the point where you crack it, you know what your opponent's playing, so you know if they're playing, like a creature deck, it doesn't matter if they get 1 more creature, like, who cares? Or if they get, like, you know, they're good shit, it doesn't matter to you. And they probably won't even crack it if they're a deck that doesn't have, like, serious CC, because then it goes back to you. Right.
Right.
So, and it only costs 1 to use it once it's on the field. So you either wait for 5 mana to be available and crack it on your turn so they can't use it, and just pull the card from your deck that you need to finish your combo and then use the remaining 4 to cast your combo if it's somebody that you're worried about searching your deck. Or if you're against a deck that you're not worried about searching your deck, you just tap it immediately, give it to them, and they can pull whatever you want because you know you're going to win on the next turn. But that card that I was talking about might actually be better in this deck than Wishclaw Talisman. And it's one of the new cards that I hadn't seen. Search the top. And it's only an uncommon, so I'm going to go get a playset of those real quick. Actually. Assemble the team. Search the top third of your library, round it up for a card. Put that card in your hand, then shuffle. Go ahead and finish crafting these. Alright, so I have a playset of those now. I like all these tutor cards. They're useful for lots of different decks. But yeah, so Gilded Goose, the other spot Gilded Goose occupies in this deck. So you have 1/2 mana creature that when it comes into play, it copies a spell. And then you have Neoform. So remember, you're trying to get 2 copies of Neoform on the stack at the same time. So that's one way you can combo. You cast a Seagate Stormcaller. It says, copy the next instant or sorcery spell with mana value 2 or less you cast. You cast Neoform and sacrifice the Stormcaller, which is 2 mana, to get the 3 mana Neoform, and then that gets copied, and you can just go off from there. Or, since Gilded Goose is 1 mana, if you have a Gilded Goose and you have 2 Neoforms, you can cast 1 Neoform, sacrifice the Gilded Goose, pull out a Seagate Stormcaller, your 2 mana one that copies the spell. It comes into the battleground, you get the copy effect, and then cast your second Neoform on that and combo that way. So there's like... The Goose is actually really helpful to our strategy because it gives us like an edge case where we can go off with it if we have it and 2 Neoforms in our hand, and it gives us mana ramp, and it gives you...
You end up like it was a fucking 2020 Goose.
Well, no. The Goose will always be 0/2. You're not pumping the Goose any. Like, you're actually sacrificing it as a part of the combo. Like, you Neoform it, that means you sacrifice it, and you pull out a mana cost 2 creature from your deck, and then your mana cost 2 creature is your combo piece. So once you pull that out, your second Neoform can go on that creature, and you just combo like you cast it out of your hand. Yeah. So it's just like, it's another way to combo. It gives you mana ramp, and it also, since the food tokens can actually be sacrificed for life, sometimes that can be relevant too if you're trying to stall for time to like buy time to go off and shit like that. So it's actually just really good all around. But I might try playing minus a couple Wishclaw Talismans plus a couple Assembled Teams. What happens if I just play full Assembled Team? It's like, it is true that Wishclaw Talisman has like caveats, and it actually, if you want to cast it on the same turn and use it, it's actually 3 mana, which is not as good as 2 mana. Wishclaw makes you stronger against discard decks, though, because this deck is actually really weak against discard. But if you ever get to a state where you have 2 Wishclaw, like you just play the Wishclaws and then don't use them, and then you can either draw one of your combo pieces, like off your top deck, and then immediately use the Wishclaw to go get the other one. Or if you ever get a second Wishclaw, then as soon as you have 6 mana, you can just crack both of them to grab both pieces out of your deck and use it. So it gives you a way to kind of fight back against combo decks. So I'm actually not sure that this is the right choice. Because, like, honestly, the vast majority of the times, them being able to crack your Wishclaw Talisman is, like, irrelevant. Because you use it when they can't use it, and sometimes it's even good. Like, if you're going off very early in the game when they only have 2 or 3 mana maybe, them spending 1 mana to use that Wishclaw might make it so that they can't interact with your combo on the next turn when you go off. There's like kind of all kinds of little metagaming that you can do thinking about that thing. Alright, are you done with that yet?
Yeah, I am.
Alright, I'll go ahead and end the stream here. I climbed to gold from silver, that's good. And then we can
Bro,
do.
just switch the stream to WoW. Fuck it, the people can follow, man.
That's true, I guess. All right.
They
You want to do some
want to see
arena?
it, bro. They want to see it. They want to see me get fucking wiggity washed on goddamn warrior here.
All right. I mean, nobody like. There's only one
And
person
then-
watching, so it's
and
not
then
like
if
it
you
really
have
matters.
Viewers, if you have viewers who know who Wiggity Wash came from, they are just some fucking all-stars. All-star motherfuckers.
All right. Let me drop this.
Alright, we got 2 more pieces towards the Demon Hunter while we were doing this, so it wasn't complete waste. It was just like kind of a waste. I kind of got screwed on those bounties there. I didn't end up actually getting shit from them. Tis the game of farming, right?
Indeed.
Are we playing WoW or are we playing something else?
I'm hopping into WoW. Do you want to do like some twos?
We can.
Yeah, let's do that. I'll
I'm gonna go to the bathroom really quick and run outside. So
actually